Hey, my name is Shalonda Gordon, also known as the Online Marketing Angel, and I'm making this video and you're probably here because you're wondering, okay, what does it mean about how much time? Like, how much time do you have to truly invest into your business? This is really a way, when you hear this question and you're out looking for a business to begin, you're looking to see how can I make money? If someone doesn't ask you this question and they're just like rushing to get your money and get you in, that should be a red flag. An individual should ask you, how much time do you have to invest into your business? Realistically, how much time? 5 hours a week, 10 hours a week, 15 hours a week. Everybody's in a different position. Some work 50-hour weeks jobs and they only have 5 hours, maybe on the weekends, to put toward their business. That's okay. Just make sure that you're asked this question and that you give a real answer. Well, Shalonda, why? What are you talking about? Well, ultimately, this is going to let you know and let the individual know that you're going to be working with and joining, because remember, people join people, not businesses. So you're joining a person. You want to make sure that they're really looking out for your best interest and that this is something you can actually do. Okay? Can you put in 10 hours? Can you put in 15 hours? I personally work with individuals who can give me 10 to 15 hours. If you only have 5 hours a week, it's going to be hard for me to get money back in your pocket quickly. I need you to have 10 to 15 hours to work with me. If you have 10 to 15 hours and you're looking for something right now, click the link below. If you have less than 10 to 15 hours, make sure that the individual, when you say, yeah, I only have 5 hours, and they say, okay, great, then go here. Make sure that you know whether or not that's going to realistically put money back in your pocket or not. When you're building your own business and you're starting at the beginning, it takes a little bit more time sometimes. I always say people either have time or money, especially when we're looking at the internet. Okay, you either have time or money or both. If you don't have any money and you only have time, then it's going to take a little bit more time to get you off the ground. If you have money you can leverage, then it'll be okay. You don't have to work that many hours. You can do 5 hours and leverage it with money. Okay, but if you're in a situation where, Shalonda, I have enough to invest in the business and that's it, then we're gonna need to look at the time thing. And if that's the case, realistically, we're gonna have to look at how much time do you have. These are questions I ask individuals that I'm getting started with. Now ultimately, you make a decision first, then we talk and we move forward. Okay, you need to be able to know how much time you have to realistically put into your business. Stop and think about it. Don't just throw a number out there. Realistically, okay, don't say I'm working 60 hours a week and I'm going to put 15 hours toward my business and then I'm not going to have any time for my family and kids. This is not what this is. Okay, I know those that work with me, I want to know realistically, when are you cooking dinner? When are you hanging out with the kids? When are you doing homework? Right? When are you taking kids here and there? When are you having time with your spouse? These are things that are also just as important as you building your business. Okay? It's not we just work, and we don't focus on the things that matter. Because if you're a parent, they grow up fast. If you're a spouse, I'm not even a spouse, but I know when I do get married, I want to be able to have time with my spouse. Right? Even with my children now, though, I like to kind of chill and hang out. My oldest daughter says to me, Mom, I know you're a business owner and you're on that computer. I had a situation where I burned myself, and so she's helping me out with some things. And I said, thanks for helping me out. Let me know something that you want to do that doesn't cost any money, because I like to see where their minds are concerning things that don't cost money. It's easy to get the kids to tell you what they want you to buy them, but what would you do? What would you want to do if we didn't have any money? What would you want to do? So I said, tell me what you want to do later. So she comes to me and she says, Mom, I was wondering if maybe we could have a whole day where the entire day where you do not get on the computer at all. Now, I'll admit, guys, I rarely have a entire 24 hours where I don't get on the computer. If I just get on to check things out, I do get on the computer. It becomes a habit. So I looked at her and said, okay, absolutely. She's like, we can just play some Uno. We can play a lot of games, board games and stuff, and maybe some Wii, or we could play some video games, and then we can just hang out. I said, okay, that sounds cool. That sounds like a good idea. So ultimately, those things matter as well, right? How much time do you have for your business? Set aside for your business. Honestly, take some time to figure it out. Like I said, you got 10 to 15 hours. Just click the link below and we can get started right now and you can start making money. Ultimately, we're going to have to set a schedule. Time management is key. I'm big on that. Big on you scheduling your time and keeping track of that time. It's easy. We can go to a job and we can work those hours, take our lunch break, come right back and work those hours. The minute we're sitting in our house and it's time for us to put in 5 hours, the TV goes on, we start folding laundry, we start washing dishes, all this other stuff to be done, right? Can't do that. Gotta stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Right now on the other side of this camera is a basket of clothes and you got to know I want to fold them. Ultimately though, gotta do what I have to do first. Work my business, right? Click the link below. Let's get started right now. Have an amazing day and keep smiling.